Naunga mkono.
Order members, order members, order honorable members. Senator Sifuna.
Mr. Speaker, nothing surprises me anymore these days. I have listened quietly in shock as a classmate of mine at the University of Nairobi Law School misleads the House on the provisions of the fourth schedule of the Constitution of this country that very clearly, Mr. Speaker, distinguishes between housing policy that is a national government and housing itself, which is a devolved function. Mr. Speaker, there will be passionate representations from our colleagues from the majority, but I have lived long enough to see in the space of less than 6 months people arguing as passionately as I can see my colleagues in the majority arguing for a bill in the National Assembly, the finance bill, only for them to turn around and realize that what they were arguing very passionately for was something that was against the interest of their own people. We in the minority have objected to this bill, and I want to go on record as objecting to this bill on principle, because we believe that housing is a devolved function, and as a senator sworn to protect devolution and the interest of their counties, I cannot in good faith support this particular bill. Mr. Speaker, in the fullness of time, I want to believe that one day reason will come to our country. But as it is right now, because we understand our position, as a minority, we know we are outnumbered in this House. As a whip, I can only guarantee 16 votes in support of devolution in this House. I know that I am in the minority. But what is heartbreaking, Honorable Speaker, is that a key tenet of democracy being that the minority must have their say. Even that we are being denied by limitation of debate on such an important bill from the maximum 20 minutes to 4 minutes. Mr. Speaker, I would have come with all my notes and explanations as to why I oppose this particular bill. But the most important thing is that the government and the people in the majority have totally lost contact with the feelings and place of the ordinary Kenyans. One of the biggest objections to this particular bill is the actual levy. If you look at the ordinary people's payslips, Mr. Speaker, they can no longer be able to carry any more burden. People have been taxed to the bone, Mr. Speaker, so that even if you look at the payslips of these members of parliament here, many of them are going to be earning negative salaries if you impose this particular bill, this particular levy. And that is not to talk about or to mention people in the civil service, teachers, police officers, people who are earning very little money, Mr. Speaker, and the economy is in the doldrums. So when we come here, and because we know we have the numbers we're going to load or ramp the bill through, it is all fun and games for now. And of course, as a politician, I pray that one of these fine days, we will be in the position that you are now, but that at least for us, we know that we will use the power that we get for good and not to ram things through simply because we have the numbers. Mr. Speaker, in this House, if we are going to continue like this, then possibly there is no point of debating. We should behave the way the Speaker has behaved today, putting the question without bothering to hear the other side. Mr. Speaker, we know we don't have the votes to carry through these bills and these motions. Please allow us to speak on them. That is the key tenet of democracy. And I can say, without fear of ever, that today I'm embarrassed, Mr. Speaker, that you are my classmate at the law school in the University of Nairobi. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Reta Mulgor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to also add my voice to those